And we're talking about the weather because it is very hot outside and you want to be able to plan, especially heading into the weekend.
That's right. I'm thinking go to the mall, go to the movies, stay inside. I don't know.
Yes.
Or find a pool, friend with a pool.
Yeah, or I guess
boat.
if you got to get, preferably. If you have to get outside though, you want to do it maybe, is it early morning or late? Is that going to be better?
Yeah, I think, once you get later in the day, the storm chance is going to go up because of this heat and humidity that's in place. Early is probably better. I know the lawns have to get mowed and you have to do that. Early is definitely the better part of the day because high temperatures today made it up to 90. That was our official high temperature at the airport. We would have gotten much warmer if the storms hadn't rolled through. They rolled right over the airport, by the way, cooled things down. We had a 51-mile-per-hour gust at the airport. But look at this. The low temperature overnight was 74, but that's actually the low temperature for the day because the low temperature overnight only went down to 78. The 74 happened because the storms came through and actually dropped our temperatures early in the day, sometime around midday or so. So really it depends on where you were and if you got that rain that's moved through. And some of you did have some rain moving through. In fact, some heavier downpours. Still a few that we're tracking. Right now there's just a few farther to the south, maybe closer to, say, Bargersville. There's a line that's set up here. This is the leftover boundary from that cooler air from all of the storms. It's still continuing to spread out. In fact, you can make out a little bit of the outflow boundary here. It's almost like a little miniature cold front. You'll probably see that move across Lake Monroe. If you're heading to Lake Monroe this evening, first of all, why haven't you invited me out on the boat? But secondly, you're going to see or feel that cooler air move through. You can kind of see it on this temperature map as well, where temperatures have cooled down into the 70s and they pop back up into the 80s. Okay, so from here, where do we go? Well, the heat index is still into the triple digits for some of those locations, but I think once we lose the heating of the day, the atmosphere should calm down a bit. We'll still watch the possibility of a few storms farther to our north. This is the same pattern we've been in. It's just scattered showers and storms, hot and humid during the day. Storms help to cool you down briefly, but it doesn't change much when it comes to the humidity. So 91 for your weekend forecast for both days. In fact, Saturday and Sunday are going to be almost identical. You'll have that chance for showers and storms even into early next week. Now, for Monday and Tuesday, I do think the temperatures bump up just a hair, only a degree or two, but the rain chance should go down. We're also going to have those heat index values that are going to be a little bit on the dangerous side. Temperatures do cool down by Friday, where we are expecting temperatures to go back down into the low 80s. We'll have to refine part of that forecast as it gets a little bit closer, but it does look like some relief is on the way. Traffic-wise, not looking so bad. Friday light is what we're seeing on the traffic board here. Overall, I think some of the heavier rain that came through, we were worried about some ponding on the roadways, but we're not really seeing too many concerns. One accident that's popped up on the board. Let's take you to the southeast side. We'll hit 465. This is at Brookville Road. We're seeing some slowdowns, but nothing major that we have to track. Let's hope it stays that way. We're also looking at 465. Again, this is on the south side. We're looking at traffic moving along, but a little bit slower in some directions. This is just what we're going to be dealing with through the next hour or so until that peak of rush hour passes. But overall, no major concerns on the roadways at this hour.